Okay, today we're going to get into a topic of why body count is different pertaining to men versus women. Women, for some reason, just can't seem to comprehend or get it through their thick skulls that the body count is different for a man and a woman, and we are not the same when it comes to that. And first, we're going to watch this video by Michael Sartain and see what he said, and then I'll break it down.
To do that. It is hard.
For a man to sleep with 500 women is hard. A man can't sleep with everybody they want. They can only sleep with those who want to sleep with him. But a woman can sleep with any man that she wants because they all are willing to sleep with her. So for me to sleep with 500 women, which by the way is rookie numbers, let's pump those up a little bit. But for me to sleep with whatever amount of women it is, each one of those is an accomplishment. Just because I see a woman want to sleep with her doesn't mean I can. I only can if she wants.
There's going to be probably some ladies who hear this and like 500 women is not an accomplishment. That's gross. But like the men who are listening are like, that was a lot of work in order to do that. It is hard.
For a man.
Now, as you can see here, this guy that was on this show, he broke it down pretty good. For a man to sleep with, we'll just say 100 or whatever. It can be 500, but we'll keep it a small number. We'll say 100 women. It's actually very hard because women are the gatekeepers of sex and they have qualifications that need to be met, and rightfully so, right? Women should have that. But that means that a man, we already know, has to have a potential future. He has to have money. They'll tell you he has to have game or swag, if they want to call it that, which is some kind of confidence, some kind of knowledge of women. So you have to have all these things for a woman to even say yes. Yes, for you guys to have sex. So a man has to actually accomplish something and be someone before he'll even get the chance. You can be funny, you can be whatever, but you have to have some attributes that are above average to her for you to get the okay to get the goodies. But we all know that a woman, any woman, a woman can be a 2, a 3, a 4. She can be overweight. It doesn't matter. She can walk into any grocery store, any bar. She can walk into the oil change place and she can just walk in and she'll see 10 men and say, hey, raise your hand if you want to sleep with me tonight. And I would probably say 6 or 7 of the guys, maybe even 8 or 9 will say yes. You know what I'm saying? She's like, hey, just no strings attached. You can do whatever you want consensually. Let's just, bang tonight. She could sleep with at least 5 to 6 guys a day if she wanted to. So that's why, if a woman has a high body count, it's easy for them to get. It's extremely easy because all they have to do is ask and offer it, and she's going to get it every day. A man has to be something or become something or become someone of value before he can even get a chance to ask her or, what her name is. And then it goes either downhill or uphill from there because you have to be able to have some kind of personality or something. So people don't respect things that come easy to somebody. People respect things that somebody has to work for and it's harder. So keep that in mind. There's also another little message I want to show you guys to kind of hit this point home. And it says, this is why men who sleep with lots of women, players, are celebrated, while women who sleep with lots of men, 304s, are denigrated. With social media and dating apps, it's incredibly easy for women to sleep with tons of men. By using Tinder alone, an average-looking woman can book sex with different men for every day of the year. She can have no job, no friends, and no prospects. As long as she's an average-looking woman, then men will line up to sleep with her. Most men will sleep with anything, and this is true. For a man to have sex with the equivalent number of women, he needs to be good-looking, charismatic, charming, funny, financially stable, etc., etc., etc. And that list gets even longer depending on the female. And this is why 304s or loose women are shamed by women and men alike. And this is why men who are able to sleep with lots of women are celebrated by men and women. Who are the number one people that, we'll call it, slit shame? You know, who are the number ones that 304 shame other women? That's the first insult they use when they want to attack another woman, because they know that that is the most damaging thing that you can do to another woman, is saying that, hey, you have no standards before you give it away. And you're just out here sleeping with anything and everybody. Or what we used to call back in my day, flatbacks. Women will shame other women for being loose with it and just giving it up to anybody, because that's an insult that they know. They know their body count matters to other men, and it's also a point of contention among them. It puts them in a certain hierarchy. Women who conserve their sexuality are deemed higher value by men, and obviously by them, because they use that to shame or insult each other when they get angry with each other. We know that, we hear it. So, you know, if a woman wants to be a flatback, you know, and that's how she wants to move through life, she doesn't get respect for that, and nor does it deserve respect, because it's easy. I don't care if she's old. I don't care if she's unattractive. She can be hairy, non-hairy. She can have no hair. She could be whatever another, most people would probably deem to be not as appealing. She could be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and she would easily double or triple the amount of partners that she can have versus a man. It'd even be the top, 10% of men. She could triple those numbers easily on a daily basis at any point in her life, So yeah, that's just something I wanted to touch on. I went off on a little tangent there, so forgive me on that. But yeah, just to drive this point home and end this video, sleeping around for a woman is extremely easy, and sleeping around for a man is hard. I get online, and, Instagram, you go on Facebook and everything, and you see these women trying to spin the narrative, because for whatever reason in their head, they still keep trying to make men and women equal. And why are we equal? It's because we're just not, and we never will be, as far as biologically and the way we're viewed in society. Now, we are equal when it comes to job opportunities and education, but outside of that, even in sports, we're not equal. And even when it comes to one of these fight videos, they talk all, big and bad and tough. But if a man has to defend himself and he hits a woman, even if it's rightfully so, their first thing they say is, hey, this big grown ass man just hit this woman. Oh, that's so unfair. You shouldn't hit a woman, even if she's twice his size. So, like I'm saying, this is another one where it's a double standard, which is rightfully so. We don't respect, no man should respect a woman who is out here just giving it out. And this is why the majority of men don't respect 304s. And men who are, as they would say, man whores, are respected, because it's hard for us to do. So you give us the respect that we deserve when we accomplish these feats. So we'll end it on that. Thank you for listening to this stream and being here. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys on the next one.